Hey, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about some palettes that I discovered this year. Like, these are the best palettes. These are the ones I use a lot. I have to stop myself from using them so much because I use them all the damn time. Okay, so that is what I'm going to share today. Let's get into it. This is one that I discovered recently. I'm going to tell you, I feel like, did I even try a lot of eyeshadow palettes this year? I'm looking at what I have. I don't know if I tried a ton of them this year, honestly. Unless well, there's some that I tried that were duds, but we won't talk about that. This one is from Patrick Ta. Now, I'm going to tell you, I hate the packaging on it. I hate it just because it gets fingerprinted and I can see it getting scratched and all that, so I don't like that. But this palette is gorgeous. I have to be careful because remember, there's one of these that fell out. I think it's this one right here. So I'm going to put my finger on it. There's two cream shadows in here, and then the rest of them are powders. You can use the creams and the powders together. It's just so gorgeous. This is so beautiful. If you are someone that likes neutral palettes, you will love it. The shimmers in here are very subtle. I mean, really subtle. So if you are, again, if you want to do shimmer, but you're like, I think you'll really like it. Because I feel like these shimmers are really, trying to get it on my fingers here, the two shimmers. One's a little bit brighter than the other. It's hard to see. I'm telling you, they are really, really very subtle, but so beautiful. I love this palette. I actually had to stop myself from using it because that's all I wanted to use. Now this palette, I didn't know where to put this, so I'm putting it in this video because it's more than an eyeshadow palette. It's an everything palette, and it's from Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Instant Look of Love palette. It says it's the Pretty Blushed Beauty, so I think that's what the name of it is. There's a couple of these. I love the packaging on this compared to the old ones. I love it. I had one of her old palettes, and I think I finally had to let that go. This is so nice if you travel. It's just a nice one to pack in your bag, and I've used it quite a bit actually. So this is what, you get a nice little mirror here, and these are all the colors. So you get these eyeshadows, then you get a powder, which the other one didn't have a powder. You get a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer, and this is what I love. You can do any of these for an eyeshadow look. You know what I mean? That's what I love about it. So even though that's a blush, you can use it as an eyeshadow. You can use this on your eyes. You can use that on your eyes. It's such a beautiful, beautiful palette. And when you do that, you're going to tie your whole look together. It's so beautiful. Again, I love the packaging on it, and I have brought this on several trips already. And I probably will bring it again because it's so nice. It's so convenient. Great color payoff. Love it. I love Charlotte Tilbury's eyeshadows, and since we're talking about her, let's talk about a palette that I'm going to tell you is probably, out of everything that I have, is probably, even Patrick Ta, I love that one, but when I discovered this one, it's like, I feel like this is the most beautiful palette that I own, and it's only 4 shadows. So it's this one. This is the Luxury Palette of Pearls. Packaging is just divine, and then these shadows are just so special. They don't look like it probably in the palette, but I am telling you, they are gorgeous. Every single time I wear this, people are like, what are you wearing on your eyes? It's just gorgeous. They're so subtle, but yet they have an impact. I've shared this in other videos because you'll see me talking about this in other videos, but sometimes I just want to do something really, really simple, okay? And I see people that do like an eyeshadow and they look great, but just never enough for me. This is like, I can use 2 shadows, but it doesn't look over the top, but yet it makes an impact on my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like when I use these, I feel like my whole face lights up. It's just the most loveliest palette that I own, and I cannot say enough good things about it. This one is from Anastasia. It's the first palette that I purchased from Anastasia in a while. They've kind of calmed down with, all their releases and stuff, and I don't even I haven't even kept track of it. But when I saw the shadows in here, I was like, I gotta get that one. So it's the Prim Rose palette. I love it. The packaging I don't like. I don't, because it's getting dirty already. But I love it. Now, they did add these two things in here. And you know what? To be honest, I need to maybe try to use these as eyeshadows already and just use it. But I just love the colors. I love it. I've created so many different looks already. I don't want to say it's my favorite one. I would say this and my Soft Glam are probably my two favorites. Although I love Norvina and I love my, what's the other one? Breezy palette or whatever it's called. But I'm telling you, this is just, it's just gorgeous. They're pigmented, blendable. The thing that I love about her shadows is I can put my brush in there, tap it off, and I can get color, and it blends. It doesn't look patchy on me. It blends. I'm wearing today actually the Soft Glam palette. That's what I have in my eyes today. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. It was a great discovery. I'm getting really picky about shadows. I don't buy a lot of big palettes anymore. I'm getting really, really picky. I just could not pass up on that Patrick Ta or this other one because I saw so many looks with it and I was like, I need it. But in general, I'm going for smaller palettes. So let me show you a couple of those. So I believe there were two that I purchased this year from Dior. And one of them was the Grand Ball palette. Now this one is basically all shimmer except for the middle one, but it is so beautiful. I have worn this on camera and it's gorgeous. Don't let the shimmer scare you. They're very subtle, but beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love this palette. It's gorgeous. It's very, very unique. The colors are very unique to what I have in my collection. And I love it. These Dior shadows that come in these pans are so nice. There is a Chanel palette that I have in here. And it's probably the only Chanel thing I've purchased, I feel like, all year. I think I did get a lip, another dual lip. But I haven't purchased much from Chanel. I'm really disappointed. I feel like the quality has gone down on a lot of their stuff. They've changed the formula on a lot of the products that I really enjoyed using. I don't know. I don't like the direction they're going. I think some of their stamps that they're using, some of them are nice, but some of them remind me of Too Faced and they look kind of tacky in my opinion. So I don't know. I'm not really into Chanel lately, and that used to be one of my favorite brands. If you've been following me, you know that. So for me to say that, I've just been disappointed. I haven't been excited about a lot of their stuff. So, but this is another one. This is one of the new holiday ones, and I just thought these colors were so pretty. And they're neutral, but they're a little bit different. They have a little bit more of a plummy kind of a tone to them, and I really like that. Instead of getting, the earthy tone, I wanted to get something different. And this one is in the color, it's called House of Dreams. I just like that little pop of silver in there too. I just think that's fun. Gorgeous. And this is the only palette that I bought this year from Chanel. And I'm pretty sure I bought this year. And this is in the palette Tissé Rivoli. I need to pull this one out. It is so pretty. I actually haven't been wearing this, and I was wearing it for a while. Really, really pretty. But here's the thing about these palettes as opposed to the Dior ones that I've experienced. I just feel like not all of these Chanel palettes, I don't feel like the quality is that great in all of them, like I was just saying. So those are all of my palettes that I purchased this year that I really, really, really love. And let me know, what are some palettes that you discovered this year that you're like, girl, you gotta check it out. Please let me know, because I like trying new things, and if it's colors that I'm interested in, I will definitely check it out. So please, please leave those below, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye. And when you do that, you're gonna tie your whole... That was my stomach again. I don't buy a lot of big palettes. Oh my God.